Coach, saw you walk with Ryan Moeller. Wanted to ask you about him.
Yeah, he's doing good. Doing good. Ryan's doing good, and he's will be ready to go. So hopefully everything keeps going smooth.
What's your biggest challenge as a coaching staff when you get ready for the first game of the season?
Well, one of the biggest things is just all the logistics of game day management. We've done it a lot, but you have new people in new roles, special teams, different situations. So practicing that enough that the kids feel comfortable. And we do it a lot, but they got to keep them sharp into it so they don't get dull doing it.
From a game planning standpoint, does every team throw new wrinkles in, or is there always an element of surprise in that first game?
Yeah, there's always an element of surprise, and and then you kind of get used to different talent out there, so to speak. We've got new players at new positions. They got new players at new positions, so everybody's kind of seeing what they can do.
Does it change anything when a team of CSU, Mike Moeller mentioned yesterday that he's not going to announce anything until the day of the game? Does it bother you at all, quarterback-wise?
No, I'm pretty sure they're going to start their second team all Mountain West quarterback. That's what we plan on seeing. And if they start the other guy, I'm pretty sure the offense will be very similar to what it was because he ran the same thing at Georgia. So, we're just preparing to, and the first game you prepare for everything, but I'm pretty sure they'll start their guy that took them to a bowl game and the second team all Mountain West, I would think.
Coach, how many intangibles just surround this game? High pressure rivalry game in Denver. Is there a point where the game plan kind of just goes out the door and it comes down to execution?
It always goes out the door. Execution's the key in every game. You think up things but it's still executing whatever you've called, executing how you do it. As far as simple things of the snap count and lining up correctly and all that. The first game's always a little bit nervous, and those things you hope you don't do, and you hope you've done enough of it that it's just rote memory all the time.
Last year, you guys struggled with getting touchbacks on kickoffs. Is that something your kicker's been better at so far?
We've been better. Now we just got to be better in the game. We kicked it pretty well in practice last year. We just got to make sure we kick it well in the game that way.
Who are you planning on being in that role?
We're still looking at it. We'll make a decision first of next week. But we've been having a competition at it, but all of them are kicking it better.
Is it between Graham and Gonzalez, or is there more involved?
Yeah, it's mainly Graham and Diego, yes.
Aaron Howard, Chris Hill put on scholarship.
Yeah.
Can you talk about what made those guys stand out to earn that honor?
Well, they've been here 4 years doing everything they can. They help us on different special teams and play some roles on defense and offense. And then they're excellent students. They're going to graduate in December, and I'm just really excited about being able to do that for them. They're great young men.
Chris Hill was doing the long snapping with JT Bell. Is there a guy between those two that have emerged in that role?
Right now, if we went today, it'd be JT. Chris, plays a lot of stuff on offense for us too. So right now it would be JT unless something happens between now and game down. But Chris is a very capable long snapper in case we have something. He's been kind of our backup the last 2 years. So he's done good there. And I tell you, their punter, Hayden Hunt, watching him yesterday, woo, that sucker can punt it. I was very impressed with him. He's a weapon. He's from Colorado also. He's a really good player. I was telling him and Alex Kenny know each other real well. So that'd be a good competition, watching two great legs from our own state, which is a great honor to our state.
You'd be okay if they have to use him a lot as a weapon, though, right?
I sure hope so. That's the key. And they'll be okay if Alex has to punt it a lot, too, I imagine. So I guess both staffs hope they don't see either one of them doing it too much.
Thank you, Coach.
Thanks.
Appreciate it.